we're just getting set up. Let me get Facebook going. Tell me where you're watching from. Please say hi. Tell me if the camera angle's good. I'm going to back up a little bit. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Live from Lockdown. We have Facebook. We have YouTube. Everyone's here, and I'm just getting everything set up. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday. Please tell me hello and tell me where you're watching from. Oh, I went out of the screen. I'm trying a little bit of a different thing today because I have a new banner. I hope you guys can see it back there. And I wanted everyone to see it. And the balloons are kind of floating around, so you can see the balloon. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to be so close to the camera. All right. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rick. It's cold and rainy here, too. Hi, Paul and Zoran. Nice to see you. Margaret, welcome. I'm just going to get all the different devices going and rolling. And we're here. You guys are here, and you're the best. So I had a great week. Hi, Chris and Adam. Nice to see you. I had a great week with, we had some opportunities to play live. It was very exciting. And we had an audience in New Brunswick. We had an audience in Madison, New Jersey. Hi, Tim. Nice to see you in Indianapolis. Hello, Mark Stout. Kathy's there. John, Mark Crossland. Hi, Jason. Oh, in New Brunswick. Yeah, I was just there. Hello, Rodney. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you again this week. Hello, Steven's on YouTube. Thank you. He likes my headband. Hi, Lenice. Nice to see you again. And Andrew in Wales. That is super cool. Hello, Marcus in Bern. Oh, I so miss Bern, Switzerland. Hello, Alan. And Rodney is in Alabama. And that's right. And Alabama continues their quest for the Final Four. Hello, Bruce in Aylesbury. Susan, our producer, our remote producer, just logged on to Facebook. Hi, Dave. Nice to see you. Hello, Zoran and Rodney. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. Please share the video. Tell me if you like this view on YouTube. I feel like, yeah, I'm just going to bring you down a little bit more, and maybe you can see a little bit more of the keyboard. And I think Facebook is good. Hi, Nancy. Oh, hi, Bill and Marion. So good to see you guys again this week. Thanks for coming to New Brunswick. Thank you, Mike. It's spring, and I'm springy. I'm feeling positive about the weather. Even it's very rainy and quiet and a little bit chilly today, but it's so peaceful, and I love that. So hi, Ernie in Ontario. Thank you, Rodney, for sharing. Yes, you guys, please share the video. Totally helps with the algorithm. Hi, Andy in Wisconsin. Good to see you. So as I was saying, we have a new banner. This is it. This is from Avi. It's all of my album covers. So it's 12 album covers. The Wall of Champion grows. The Birdsong poster is still up, but I feel like you guys can't see it. And these balloons they're still with us. 52 is still there. I don't want to get rid of them. So I've got my balloons, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of different things, including what we're going to start with. I think, oh yeah, Paul is saying notable musical events, and that's what I'm actually talking about today. Hi, Gilead, so nice to see you. Ben Webster, this is Ben, in case you guys don't know. He was born on this date in 1909, Kansas City. He's one of my favorite saxophone players. He plays the tenor. That's it right there. And he's very famous for having been in the Ellington Band early on in his career, and then, of course, a lot of other things. And I just really love his music a lot, and I'm going to talk about him a lot today, and we're going to start with some music. Let me get it closer. It's a great portrait of him, I think, actually. It's from this book that I love called Jazz People. Just a little beat up. I feel like it needs to be scotch taped. But Steven's specialty is scotch taping the books. Hi, Scott. Let me just check in. Hi, Nancy. Oh, thank you guys so much for liking the poster. Oh, Jazz Keller, my friends in Frankfurt. So good to see you. I miss you guys a lot. And, okay, so some tunes associated with Ben Webster, there's a ton. But I'm going to talk about, I'm going to sing one of my favorite songs. I always think of him playing this, and this is When You're Alone. Who cares for sunlit skies? When you're alone, far sunlit sky. I'm gonna sing the same lyric again. When you're alone, the magic moonlight dies at break of day. There is no sunrise when your lover has gone. What lonely hours the evening shadows bring. What lonely hours with like faded flowers. Life can't mean anything when your lover has gone. When you're alone, who cares for sunlit skies? When you're alone, the magic moonlight dies at break of day. There is no sunrise when your lover has gone. What lonely hours the evening shadows bring. What lonely hours with memories lingering at break of day. There is no sunrise when your lover has gone. At break of day, there is no sunrise when your lover has gone. Thank you guys so much. A little bit different today with the cameras being close. That was I did sing like 2.5 choruses there at the beginning. Hello everyone. Thank you so much. That's definitely a little bit of a Ben Webster tempo. I have had him on my mind because you know I'm totally obsessed with Ellington right now, Duke Ellington and the Ellingtonia and the whole band. Thank you so much. Happy Palm Sunday to you guys too. I'm excited to go home for Easter. Next Sunday, I will be broadcasting from Oklahoma with special guest Champian.fulton. He'll be back. and I hope that you guys will tune in. Hello, Lou in Connecticut, just scrolling through. Yes, so a lot of people are saying that Ben Webster lived in Amsterdam, he lived in Copenhagen. He was one of those jazz musicians that did go over to Europe, and he's buried in Copenhagen. I haven't actually visited his his gravesite in the cemetery when I've been there. But hello, everybody. Hello, Magda in Barcelona. So many nice people saying hello. Reggie in Kansas City, Ben Webster's hometown. Andy, hi, Doug. So just talking a little bit about Ben Webster. Hi, Robert on YouTube. And that's a tune. I always think of him recording with Oscar Peterson, and I think he has this beautiful sound, this big sound, and really interesting phrasing. And a couple years ago, I was really listening to a lot of Ben Webster, and I was thinking, I wish I could sing like Ben Webster plays. And I didn't really tell that to anybody because I feel like, oh, I'm sorry about the resolution. It looks good to me on YouTube. Somebody said the resolution's not good. Hi, Michael in New Brunswick. Nice to see you. That I feel like, Charlie Parker, Lester Young, all these saxophone players have singers. They inspire singers, and singers try to sing like them, but very few people try to sing like Ben Webster, I think, because it's a bit difficult, and it's a very specific sound. But I am definitely, I was trying to incorporate that into my playing and into my singing, and our wonderful liner notes written by Charles Taylor on the new album Birdsong. I don't know if you guys can see Birdsong, but he actually mentions Ben Webster in those liner notes, and I was so surprised that he noticed that. So I thought that was cool. But I'd like to sing another song for you right now but from the Ben Webster songbook, and also written by George and Ira Gershwin. I know we have tons of Gershwin fans tuning in, and you guys love this song. I could cry salty tears. Where have I been all these years? Little wow, tell me how long has this been going on? There were chills up my spine, and some thrills I can't define. Listen, sweet, I repeat, how long has this been going on? Oh, I feel that I could melt into heaven. I'm hurled. I know how Columbus felt, finding another world a pretty song, and I really enjoyed when I was doing the Gershwin show with John Prue, and we had a really nice duet on that song. And I think actually he sang the verse, which is a beautiful verse, like all the Gershwin verses. So that is how long has it been going on? Stephen says that when he was a young man and working in Oklahoma, that tune was known as Salty Tears. That was when people would request, they would say, can you play Salty Tears? I've never had that asked, but next time you guys see me, you can say that. Hello, Joseph in Barcelona. Nice to see you. I see someone on here in Singapore, which I would absolutely love to come to Singapore very much. I really miss traveling, certainly, and I'd like to go to places that I haven't gotten to see. So it's also, very oddly enough, I believe, Thad Jones's birthday as well. Oh, before I do that, so I was showing you guys Ben Webster. That's Ben. And Stephen pointed out that that is Clark next to him. Yes, because they're both Ellingtonians, a very elite group of people. And that's what we're talking about today. And I think it is also Thad Jones's birthday. I'm just going to show you a photo of Thad Jones and play a couple tunes that I think about when I think of him. One of my favorite trumpet players, not from the Duke Ellington land or world, but instead from the Count Basie world, and then of course his own world with Thad Jones Mel Lewis Orchestra. And that is the photo I have to show you, is actually Thad and Mel. Mel Lewis is a drummer, and that's Thad holding his flugelhorn. There they are. I think it's such a nice photo. Thad has such a nice smile. And of course Thad Jones is one of the famous Jones brothers, his brothers being Hank Jones, one of my favorite piano players, and Elvin Jones, one of my favorite drummers, and of course all jazz legends. And I think about him a lot. And wow, yes, so Thomas is in Copenhagen, and Thad is buried in Copenhagen. He lived there towards the end of his life, and when I was there in November, I was very lucky to go and visit the cemetery there, and I posted quite a bit about it. It was very beautiful, and I'll have to reshare that. Hi, Joe. Hi, Willis in Wichita. I would love to come to Wichita. You know, I'm from Oklahoma, so I love that part of our country. But thinking about Thad Jones, I'm actually going to play a tune that Stephen and I recorded on the upcoming album, Live from Lockdown, the CD. And this is written by Cole Porter. It's called What Is This Thing Called Love? And I think about this song with Thad Jones because there's a fabulous quartet version that I really love a lot. I believe it's from Live at the Lighthouse. Stephen, let me know. It's very hard to find, and it's not on any of the digital sites. Stephen says I met Thad when I was 1 year old. I don't remember. Where's the photographic evidence? Stephen, share with us the photographic evidence of this. something a little bit fast to wake myself up today, and I have to tell you that I didn't know it was going to be that fast when I started it. It was kind of it was kind of fast. Steve and you're influencing me from your YouTube comments. Hi, Brandon. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you. Hi, Avi. Yes, the balloon is like it's having a good time. Do you like the banner? It looks good, right? Susan says, when Thad Jones played in Oklahoma City, that Susan and Steven, and I guess me as a small child, had some of the band members over for a jazz hang. But Thad didn't come, and Byron Stripling did. Was that at the house? Did you guys have a party at the house? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Alex. Thank you so much for referring. That's wonderful. So that was What Is This Thing Called Love, of course, by Cole Porter, and thinking about Thad Jones. It's kind of funny because I also recorded another tune inspired by him last year on my album for Venus Records, which is coming out very soon this spring with my Scandinavian trio. And this is another Gershwin tune that Thad recorded on one of his very first recordings, the magnificent Thad Jones. And I think even though it's early on in his career, he has such a different sound than other trumpet players, and he's very sort of different harmonically minded and melodically minded. Yes, A Child Is Born is beautiful, of course, but what I was talking about, which I'm going to do right now, is I've Got a Crush on You. So Thad played it in B flat, which is what I was just about to play it in, but if I sing it, I have to sing it in E flat, 3 flats, for those of you guys who like to keep track at home. How glad the many millions of Jonathans and Williams would be to capture me. But you had such persistence, you wore down my resistance. I fell, and it was swell. You're my big and brave and handsome Romeo. I won you, I will never ever know. It's not that you're attractive, but oh, my heart grew active when you came into view. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with such emotion. Could you care for a cunning cottage? We could share the world. Will pardon my mush, 'cause I've got a crush, my baby, on you. crush, my baby, on you. I was thinking about Thad's version during that song, and he goes back to the verse in the middle of the in the middle of the performance, and then at the end, actually, they have a very Thad Jonesian sort of chords that I think if you guys check it out, this is a little bit of a musician sort of a nerdy thing, but I think it's meant to move down in whole tones, in whole steps, like. But I think the guys get a little bit twisted up in it, and it kind of goes whole tone, and then it goes a bit chromatic, but it's so beautiful, and that is on the magnificent Thad Jones. But all the Thad Jones things are fantastic and beautiful. Hello, Sergio in Buenos Aires. Thank you guys so much for your nice comments. Avi, thank you so much for reminding everybody if you would like to... Oh! Facebook just spazzed out on me. It's okay. I'm going to keep going. Facebook, I don't know what happened, but it said it was reconnecting. I hope it's reconnected. I want to say thank you to Avi for reminding everybody. If you'd like to tip and contribute to the show, you can. This is week 54. We take PayPal and Zelle and Venmo, and all those things are down in the text box. Thomas, yes, he lived in Copenhagen from 1979 to 1985, and Copenhagen is one of my favorite places to visit, with Denmark in general, because I to all the jazz history that is there. I am located basically in the New York area. I recently moved to New Jersey, but I still say I'm in New York. Thank you guys so much. Yes, the poster is crooked. Indeed, the poster is crooked because I don't exactly know where I'm putting it, and I was trying to move the hooks that you can't see, but it's affixed with these sticky hooks, and I was trying to remove the hook, and I pulled the hook, and a whole sort of section of the wall came down, and so I just abandoned the project. So it is crooked today, but it will not be crooked forever, and we will change that up a little bit. Oh, wow, that's so cool, Mark, that you saw them live in Copenhagen in 1979. That's totally amazing. So yeah, we were just talking about Thad Jones, and I really wanted to talk today also about some other piano influences of mine, because a few weeks ago I posted about block chords, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about what that means, and play some tunes. Of course, I love Errol Garner, but I was going to play something right now from the Red Garland songbook, sort of, who was my first block chord love. And I'm going to play it first, and you guys can tell me, maybe everyone knows what block chords are and I don't have to explain it. So tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm sorry about Facebook. I think it's because the rain, maybe my internet connection's a little weak today, but it's back on. So Facebook and YouTube are both still broadcasting, and thank you guys for sticking with me through a little bit of technical difficulties. I feel like even though we are in week, I think 54, as Avi said, every week it's a little bit like a new experience. I don't know why. I need a TV studio. If you guys know of any TV studios who would like to have me, let me know. But this is a tune from that Red Garland performed. I'm going to play the Red Garland intro to this song, actually, and from a famous Miles Davis recording. And we're going to talk about block chords. What are block chords? Tell me, and I hope you enjoy this song. he's playing. So that's Bye Bye Blackbird. I know everybody recognized that song. And of course, the piano player I was talking about, I didn't mention, is Red Garland. Yes, you guys are mentioning other wonderful black chord players. Milt Buckner, one of my favorites. George Shearing, one of my favorites. Oh, and Carol is saying that she is an X-theory professor. She loves block chords. And Marianne, that's so sweet. Yes, every week is an adventure. Every week. It's like life. So I'm reading Hello Troy. Jazz brunch. That's nice. That's funny. Thank you, Chris. So block chords are just basically this style. And there are lots of different ways to play block chords. It's absolutely true. A lot of different styles. And really, it's my favorite thing. It's why I want to talk to you guys about it, because I love it so much and I get so excited talking about it. And that was the Red Garland style. And basically what it means is both hands are moving together. So you guys saw, I'll just do a quick demonstration and you'll see that both hands move together. Up here, it's my right hand, and a little bit of chord in there in between. Sometimes one note, sometimes two notes, sometimes three notes, and then in the left hand, and that's the Red Garland sort of accepted style. Of course, Red Garland spent a lot of time with Miles Davis. You might know him from that. He also has a lot of very famous trio records on, I was going to say, Riverside, and that was really one of the first piano players that I fell in love with. Oh, good question. Thank you, Stephen. Yes, the shell of the right hand is an octave. That's an octave. That's about as far as my hand can reach. And I just think it's a very percussive, sort of rhythmic way to play the piano as opposed to just solo single notes. And I like that it makes a bigger sound and sort of a full sound, a little bit like... Steven's asking a lot of questions. It's sort of like a big band. So like I can play block chords, and in my mind I can pretend, that I'm the entire Count Basie band. Hi, Laura. Thank you guys so much. Steven asks about some other kinds of block chords, and I'm going to talk about that. But that's kind of the Red Garland style, and I play that a lot, especially with the band, with the rhythm section, because it's really... fun to play with the rhythm section, especially if you have a drummer who really knows what they're doing with block chords, like Fuku. You guys saw him last week with me. And yes, it's also an organ technique, absolutely. One of my other favorite block chord players is, of course, Errol Garner. You guys know I talk about Errol Garner all the time. I'm going to talk about him some more today because I wanted to show you these things from my friend Jim. I don't know if Jim's on there today. But these... So this is a stack of sort of magazines or newsletters, and this is from the official Errol Garner fan club. This is the newsletter or journal of the Errol Garner fan club called Gems. I'll hold it up for you guys. Gems with an E. And these were a gift from my friend Jim, not to be confused with Gem. I have a hard time with E and I because I'm from Oklahoma. I pronounce it exactly the same. But these things are so fascinating, and I haven't actually read them all, but they have great photos of Errol, and then inside they have incredible pictures. I was going to show you like interviews, like transcriptions of TV interviews and radio interviews, and they have, this was at the time when Errol was on a postage stamp. Did you guys know he was on a U.S. postage stamp, 32 cents? That's in 95. And it was a part of this collection, which I think I have all these jazz musician stamps. Yes, absolutely, Milt Buckner. I love Milt Buckner too. I'm going to talk about him. And the discography in the back. So it's just super cool. I love this, and I'm going to play a ballad for you now that Errol wrote. This is called Dreamy. Also, there's a great version. It was originally recorded under the name Creme de Menthe. Creme de Menthe, after the green liquor. And with the lyrics here by Sidney Shaw. And I'm going to play, this is a ballad. I'm going to sing it and I'm going to play it. So you're going to sort of see like a ballad block chords. And I think Errol plays this in A flat on the record, but we're going to be in D flat today. Ask me why I have this smile upon my face. Ask me why I see a rainbow out in space. Well, I must confess, you don't need a genius to guess. It's because I'm dreamy over you. Ask me why the scent of perfume fills the air. Ask me why the sound of music's everywhere. Well, I must reveal it comes from the glow that I feel, just because I'm dreamy over you. From the first caress, your touch of tenderness sets my heart all ablaze. From the first caress, I found the happiness I'll protect always. Now I know the joy I've never known before. It's the joy that comes from someone you adore. Ask me why, and I have a very simple reply. It's because I'm dreamy over you. From the first caress, your touch of tenderness sets my heart all ablaze. From the first caress, I found the happiness I'll protect always. Now I know the joy I've never known before. It's the joy that comes from someone you adore. Ask me why, and I have a very simple reply. It's because I'm dreamy over you. Thank you very much. It's a very fun song, and I was thinking actually while I was singing it that it was recorded by Sarah Vaughan, whose birthday was yesterday, and she is a New Jersey native, of course, from Newark. And that was Dreamy by the great Errol Garner. Hello, Arnie. Nice to see you. Hello, Anderson. Hey, Sasha. How are you? And Rick, thank you guys. So that was sort of a different, like the ballad block chords, I think, are really beautiful because you get to use more of the piano, and it's very lush. I like that a lot. So that's kind of my favorite, Errol Garner and Red Garland. But I'm going to talk about some other piano players too that I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do next because I have a long list. What do I want to play? I wanted to talk a little bit about Sonny Clark, but that's not block chord related. I just think the block chords are very melodic, and they offer you a lot of opportunity to like have a lot of blues and also like crunch the notes. Like, you can kind of, I don't know, get more texture out of the piano than single notes. But hi, Conrad. Hi, how are you? Thank you guys so much. Oh, thank you, Mark. You mean like the physical piano lends itself well to the Garner style? Because last night I was playing on a Baldwin. And, he was a Baldwin artist. And so I was thinking, wow, like the Baldwin sound combined with the block chords is really a thing. Avi says, maybe by next year I can do a new one that size without having to repeat. So this banner has 12 album covers on it, including, well, I mean, all of them. There's Birdsong. And 2 more are coming out this year, so that'll be 14. I think we need a couple more years to get that many. Thank you. I think the pianos sort of take on the personality a little bit of the person who plays them. This is a Yamaha. You guys know that I am a Yamaha artist, and actually tomorrow, very exciting, I'm going to the Yamaha Artist Studios for the first time, and we're doing an official photo shoot, so I'm going to do a lot of pictures and videos. I hope that you'll join me. John Quinn says, what about drop 2? Yes, absolutely. That is a kind of block chord. I learned all of these things by ear and not theoretically or intellectually or out of a book. And so I just don't think about it that way. But that is a thing, drop 2. Stephen asked about Milt Buckner, famous block chord artist, piano player, same as Herman Foster. They both played in this locked hand style where either the melody the whole thing occurs either in an octave or a tenth. So the whole thing would happen like here. Like this would be the melody to Bye Bye Blackbird. Or in a tenth. So sometimes the melody would be loud. So like. That's the kind of thing you hear Oscar Peterson playing to quite frequently, which I love. Hello, Oliver. It's nice to see you. Yes, I'm excited about tomorrow. So let me talk about Sonny Clark because I wanted to play this tune that he wrote for you guys that's from a super famous record. He's one of my favorite piano players. This is not block chords related. This is a bebopper. This comes straight out of Bud Powell. And this is his famous album cover, Cool Struttin'. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. It's a very famous Blue Note album cover. The legs here. And this is one of the tunes on that album that he wrote called Blue Minor. And it's more, like I said, bebop style and Bud Powell. And I love this tune. I love Sonny Clark because he has such a dark sound. I think at the instrument, like it's really warm and rich. And he's also super swinging, very rhythmic, and a great comper. Which I'm not going to be doing any comping except behind myself. Maybe I'll comp for the balloons. But this is Blue Minor. you guys. Oh, you're so sweet. You guys are so nice. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, comping. So when I say comping, COMPING, is really short for accompanying or accompaniment, as we say where I'm from in Oklahoma. And it's kind of the thing that you hear piano players doing behind horn players or behind singers. Like I comp for myself. East of the sun. That's comping. And so when you're solo piano, there's not a lot of comping happening because it's just me. So I'm comping only for myself. And comping is all about like interaction and interplay. And so there's a lot less of that when I play by myself. But I do try to confuse myself when I'm singing and playing piano. So sometimes, even though I'm one person, sometimes the singer is leading and sometimes the piano player is leading, and I try to sort of have a little more intention or a thought into what I'm doing instead of just like, oh, the piano player always follows the singer, if that makes sense. Thank you very much. So I wanted to, actually, maybe we should do East of the Sun because that's nice. I was going to talk a little bit about Bud Powell, but I feel like, honestly, Bud Powell deserves his own show. I'm a huge Bud Powell fan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little solo piano out front of East of the Sun here that's inspired by Bud Powell, but it's really Bud Powell inspired by Art Tatum, so it's kind of like Bud Powell, Art Tatum and Bud Powell, and then Champian.fulton, and then there's going to be some singing too. So that's there's going to be a lot going of the sun and west of the moon. We'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a heavenly way, dear, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I. Forever and a day, love will not die. I will keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to love to east of the sun and west of the moon. East of the sun and west of the moon. blues for you guys today before we come to the end of the show. Just checking comments here on the phone. That's what I'm looking at. Thank you so much. Hi, Belinda. Nice to see you. Hello, Harry. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Easter Sunday is next Sunday, and there will definitely be a show. Same place, same time, and we will have a special guest, Champian.fulton, because I will be broadcasting from Oklahoma. So I hope that you will come back and join. I'm just thinking about what I'm doing. I always think about Jay McShann when I think about the blues. Hello, Fuku. I've got bad news, baby, and you're the first to know. I've got bad news, baby, and you're the first to know. When I woke up this morning, well, my top was about to blow. I've been rocking on my feet and talking out of my head. I've been rocking on my feet, talking out of my head. But when I get through talking, well, I can't remember a thing I've said. I used to be a Sharpie, dressed in the latest styles. Now walking down Broadway, wearing nothing but a smile. I see all kinds of little men, although they're never there. I tried to push the subway and poured whiskey in my hair. I'm a gal you can't excuse. I've got those blow-top blues. Last night I was 5 feet tall. Today I'm 8 feet 10. Every time I fall down the stairs, I float right up again. When someone turned the lights on me, well, it like to drove me blind. I woke up in Bellevue, but I've left my mind behind. I'm the gal who blew a fuse. I've got those blow-top blues. have a Sunday without having a little blues, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do the theme song. I think Steven is posting as me on Facebook, if you guys are wondering, because I'm not posting while I'm playing. Please join us for Easter Sunday next week. I hope you're having a beautiful week. I had such a wonderful time getting to play for you guys here today. This show means so much to me, and I feel like it just gives me a reason to get out my jazz books, and it gives me a reason to think about tunes, and it gives me a reason to do my hair, and I really love you guys for it so much. So 54 weeks because of you, because you're the best, and if you would like to donate and contribute and help the show happen, please use the links there in the text box of both videos, and it of course is appreciated, but it is not expected, and we really love you guys a lot. We'll see you next week, and as always, I'll make the poster not crooked, don't worry. Look for the silver lining whenever clouds appear in the blue. Remember, somewhere the sun is shining, so the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will always banish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find the sunny side of life. Look for the silver lining whenever clouds appear in the blue. Remember, somewhere the sun is shining, so the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will always banish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find the sunny side of life. A heart full of joy and gladness will always banish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find the sunny side of life. Thank you guys so much. You are the absolute best. Oh wow, that's so sweet that you guys want to buy the poster. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. That would be fun. That's a good idea. This is just a post. Avi just made this for me for the house, but that's a good idea. And you guys are the best. I love you. Please have a wonderful week. Enjoy the holiday. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Enjoy spring. And we will see you for Easter Sunday next week with Steven as a special guest. The following week, April 11th, Hide Tanaka will be joining us here with his bass. It'll be very exciting. And please let me know if you have any ideas about songs for Easter Sunday. Of course, we will be doing Easter Parade. And I was thinking about some other tunes from that show. So please let me know. And you guys are the best. Have a wonderful week. Okay, bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here.